Good morning and welcome to our final budget meeting. I'm Ronelle and with me today is Emily, Garang and Dilraj to talk about the various aspects of the budget. Today's meeting will cover reduced slack time and level resources, cumulative budget costs first week, cash flow report and VEST tender, stakeholder analysis and risk analysis, and project requirements for report delivered. To begin with, we levelled resources to reduce the total time of the project from 75 days to 42, which in turn reduced the slack time from 42 and 33 to 4, 5 and 1, dramatically cutting days down and essentially cutting costs.
Good afternoon there. My name is Garang. In this section, I did the accumulated budget costs versus the weeks. In this section, we're working with a budget of $300,000, and we have to cover three different sections: invitational official opening, public opening, and closing of the event. These three events add up to be 300,000. The first one's 150,000. The second one, 70,000, and the last one, it's 80,000. I calculated the duration of the project and it turned out to be 35 weeks. So I just spread that money over that period of time to accumulate them from week 1 all the way to week 35. And then we accumulate. And then section, we just have all the numbers, different money that was spent on different things, and the number of weeks. For example, 4 mean week 1 to week 4, 8 mean week 5 to 8, and it just has all the money in comparison to the weeks, and the graphs show like how the money was spent.
Good morning. My name is Dilraj Singh, and I'm one of the project managers working on developing this tender. For the current stage of the project, I was responsible for producing a budget and cash flow report. The reports were generated using bottom-up costing methods that estimated individual activity costs and summed them to find a ballpark estimate for the project, including human and material resources, both internal and external. Work hours were used as a base cost driver, with a rate of $120 being assigned to each unit. The final ballpark estimate produced is $53,100.
I'll be doing the stakeholder analysis matrix and the risk assessment. So for the first risk assessment, the potential threats and uncertainties I've come up with, there are 11, with the most important being the first one, which is construction has not been completed. Of course, we knew this taking on this project, but it is still very important. For these 11 uncertainties, I have then put them into a qualitative risk assessment table with probability and consequence, and that can be seen on the table. Next, I have made risk migration strategies for these 11. Qualitative risk assessment, I have added them all up, and we are at medium risk as our project comes to a 0.66. For key stakeholders, I have added 3 more stakeholders onto the stakeholder analysis matrix, which are catering company, staffing company, and event MC. Out of these 3, it is important to liaise before the event, as these are event-only vendors. So specific details for the event need to be handled before the event.
Finally, the last part of the project is the tender report, which has summarised reports stating the preliminary scope of the project, overall bottom line and time required, the constraints of the project, success criteria, and the stakeholder and risk management. And this concludes today's meeting. On behalf of us all, I'd like to thank you for your attention and your time.